self-driving cars take over roads in major cities. You better get out of the way if you see them coming. You may have noticed the self-driving cars in major cities. Now, Google's Waymo is launching its fully driverless ride service in Atlanta. This is its 5th city that it's in the US, while Tesla is getting its very first, launching its Robotaxi service in Austin, which has safety monitors in the car, which we will get into. Look at it, there it is. It's a crappy looking Tesla with a Robotaxi on it, and there's some videos here of people trying it out. Of course, in Tesla, in their marketing first fashion, did this limited release of the ride service to certain Tesla-friendly influencers, while Google Waymo cars are open to everyone in Austin and Atlanta. Now, there's a key difference between these two types of ride services. Tesla uses a series of 8 cameras for their full self-driving system. Supervised, they have to put in supervised because they're required by law, because it's not actually self-driving. It'd be dangerous to call it that, and there's a clear distinction. Waymo uses pre-generated custom maps generated by LiDAR and radar and image sensors, which is, so it can't expand as fast. It needs to have the city pre-mapped, but the LiDAR is why you have that spinny thing on top. Tesla's system is much cheaper, and it's also found that you kind of get what you pay for. The older versions of the software were shown to be fooled by fake backdrops and even smoke. So think of those Wile E. Coyote cartoons where you see a fake tunnel printed onto a rock and the coyote just running into it. Mark Rober on YouTube did a test of Tesla's autopilot features and saw that smoke and this fake backdrop would actually fool the Tesla, and it wouldn't stop for whatever was behind the backdrop, even if it was a mannequin the size of a child. So although this official release of Tesla's Robotaxi were generally good, as you'd expect from a bunch of Tesla fans, there was this one clip where this car suddenly veered into the oncoming lane. So obviously, Google versus Tesla, there's levels to this, and Waymo is at level 4. The Society of Automotive Engineers defined 6 levels of driving automation, 0 being fully manual and 5 being fully autonomous, where you don't need to do anything. Kick back, relax, and let the car do the work. Level 4 is the first that requires no human engagement, which is why they don't need supervisors inside of Waymo cars, and they don't even need to be paying attention. You may not even have a pedal or steering wheel to control the car, but this is only for local regions. This wouldn't be trusted for a cross-country trip. That would be level 5. In theory, these self-driving cars sound nice. We know that Tesla is at a level 2, meaning that they do need someone to stay in the car and supervise. And there's also cameras, which aren't as precise as LiDAR and radar, which will actually map out whether there's something physical in front of you instead of just looking at the image. So these self-driving cars sound nice, they're starting to become available, but with big tech companies at the helm, we know there's no free rides. And these systems will be used to push an agenda, a smart city agenda, where humans will eventually be deemed unfit to drive, and all car travel will be tracked and controlled through these driverless car services. So driverless, that means without you. Some of you might use this stuff for convenience, but I see it that the world is changing and not in a good way. Instead of educating our drivers to drive better, because there are a lot of people that shouldn't be driving, to be honest, but instead of educating them, we're just going to replace them with robots, which is going to have a whole host of problems.